Which homegirls got their podcast out here, Mr. Lee?
AntiSoicalites. AntiSoicalites, that's one of them.
What's up, what's up? You are tuned into the AntiSoicalites podcast. It's your girl, jxstFE.
And it's your girl, Vina.
And we are back in effect. It's us two again.
Right.
Nobody else.
Just us. No no special guests. We're sitting on the couch, chopping it up.
Chilling.
The sun comes out when we sit on this couch. It's been raining all damn week.
Yeah, the weather's been awful. Hurricane season started.
Right. I didn't get to experience it all the way until last night when I was stuck in the damn airport. Thank you.
Yes.
Mother Nature.
Glad you made it back.
Yeah, it took till like 3 o'clock, but I appreciate the love.
It's all good.
So,
well,
I was good, I was DMing you and texting you I'm not from Miami, but I feel the gripe of those that are from Miami in this whole To The Max record by DJ Khaled. I think it's dope that now, the Miami music will get put on a global scale. However, people don't even know it's Miami music. They think it's Jersey, Baltimore mixed. And then at the same time, it's like, damn, Khaled, you couldn't do this 10 years ago when you was on the radio. That's how I feel. Like, he kind of could have put it on the map a long time ago. I think it's weird that a sound dies out and then you come back and you try to bring it back to life, and then you put somebody that's nowhere near, that doesn't even know what type of record it is, which is Drake, on it. And yes, it's going to get 1,000 spins, but after Drake, is Miami music really going to get its just due? Like, is a whole bunch of Miami artists going to be able to come out after it? Because that's what everybody's saying. Like I said, I think it's dope. He's paying homage, but at the same time, I don't know, because it's 10 years later.
I feel like Khaled's career has changed so drastically that I'm not mad at him putting it out now, because I feel like he's in a different space and a different position. I know I always revert back to the Bay because that's all I know as far as music, but 3 or 4 years ago, Drake did Motto. And that beat is a Bay Area beat. He did the video in the Bay Area. And we had a different, even though I don't live out there, I keep in touch with a lot of people. I follow a lot of artists that are in the Bay. And there was also some mixed reviews as far as, oh, why didn't he put a local artist on? Or why didn't, why is this beat being used for Drake? But then you have the other people, which I felt on the other side of it. I felt like it was dope that Drake went on a beat like that and then went and paid homage to the Bay, because he shouted out Mac Dre. He did the video on the Bay. I didn't like where in the Bay he was when he did the video, okay. Whatever. He only showed Treasure Island. But I look at it as these people like Khaled, Drake, whatever, they don't owe anybody anything. And I feel like Khaled put so much positivity out there that he always reps for Miami. I never knew he wasn't even from Miami until Luke pointed out that he was a transplant from New Orleans.
Yes.
I had no idea. And that's just me not being from Miami.
Right.
But I don't see, there's so many people complaining, and I'm not talking about you because you're like, I'm indifferent about it.
I see the good and the bad. It's like a devil advocate type vibe.
But there's people that are really pissed about it and are really like, what the fuck, he gonna take our shit. I couldn't figure out, was they mad at Drake? Was they mad at Khaled? And I'm just like, instead of being mad, like, the light has been shined on South Florida for a year or two now, to where people can really start pushing their movements a little differently. And I feel like Khaled doesn't owe it to nobody to put nobody on the record, except, that's just how the game go. Like, Drake is the hottest nigga right now.
He is, and I totally get that. I just know, like, for me, you came in, 2010?
Yeah.
I came in 2005. In 2005, Sticking and Rolling and Being I and Wig and Wham and all of that was, like, everything. It was only everything in Miami. Like, I'm So High was, like, the only record to kind of make it out of Miami.
Grind mode shit.
Right, and it kind of didn't go as far as it could have went. So you think the powers that be, the people that was on the radio station, which i.e. was Khaled at the time, like, and not to put it all on Khaled, I'm just saying, like, it was a stronger movement then, and now the song has kind of died out. And I seen that tweet, I think Sam Sneak tweeted, like, you know, a lot of people, a lot of DJs didn't care about Jookin music, and now all of y'all are mad, which I also agree. Like, you can't throw salt in the game. You can't be mad at somebody for doing this when you wasn't forcing it back then. And I'm not, like, that's what I'm saying.
And
I'm
even
not
now,
totally
who is
mad
putting
at
out
Khaled.
Jookin records?
Well, here's the thing. So that Ball Greasy, like that Bay Day and that the Nice and Slow, like, it's not Jookin, but it's that Miami sound. There's a lot of people that's going back to that and going back to what they know. I know Jimmy did and all of them. They never even stopped, you know, making that kind of music. It's just kind of funny that you put it out there and you couldn't feature, or you didn't feature. For me, for Khaled, if Khaled really wants to show homage and pay homage and really do it for Miami, they're going to let this Drake record get hot and do one of them massive remixes that, you know, he's known for. Like, when he first started, you had Trick, you had Fat Joe, you had like, you had everybody, and not everybody was from Miami, but everybody was like, it was big enough so that you could have a light on Miami, and all the artists that was normally down here was shown. So, like, if he does do a monster remix and put those artists that make sense, I'm not saying put every Miami artist on there, but anybody that makes sense, even if like a Sam Sneak was on it. If you go to Tallahassee, if you go to New York, most of the Jookin songs, it comes from his like mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember going to the Classic and like they're playing his shit, Jam Squad. Like, you know, because that's what he does the ad libs. He like,
that's his lifestyle. You can tell that's just exudes him.
Yeah.
But who's to say that wasn't Khaled's plan though?
I'm not saying it's
he
not.
Might, he might surprise us all.
If that happens, then I will shut the fuck up and I will, you know, like, my whole perspective will change. However, my first listen to it, I wasn't expecting it from a Khaled and Drake record. I was expecting something totally different. And then when I see people doing the challenge, like, they don't even know the dance moves. They just going over what Khaled did. And Khaled was not able to portray.
Yeah, that was not
I know
real
you
shit.
tried, but it wasn't like, this is people's lives. Like, you know, the Bay, y'all go dumb, and, you know, y'all goes ride whips and crunking and stuff like that.
No, that's
Jookin,
LA.
oh, crunking is LA? Crumpin is LA?
Yeah.
Really? I thought when I looked at the thing, it was from the video. Like, they had a whole movie. I could have sworn it was from the Bay with the clowns and shit.
Oh no, that's LA.
That's really LA?
Yeah, we had a Bay Area versus LA Crumpin, because ours was called Turf Dance.
Oh.
There was an actual video on YouTube where we battled them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they was doing something else that remember them two boys? Jerk.
Oh yeah.
Was that LA too?
Yeah, that was
okay.
LA.
I'm sorry, y'all. But I know y'all girls ride the whip, and I know that y'all go dumb. I know New Orleans got their own style of dance. Like, it's certain places. So if that's what you're known for, like, just, you know, just pay homage. And I could see a Piccolo or something. Like, some guys gonna be, you know, feeling some type of way because it was really hard. Like, you only could go to the strip club.
And yeah, because that sound isn't universal, but I think that's where people need to just look at the bigger picture.
You be on your shit.
Right, be on your shit and get ready when this light come and shine on you, because Khaled is a smart businessman. Now, I don't know if people just didn't want Drake on the record altogether, or they just wanted Drake plus somebody else. But if you're saying, oh, he should have just did it with so-and-so,
it wasn't
the rest of the United States don't know shit about, only South Florida, maybe Atlanta, maybe, you know, Jacksonville know about, then no, you don't understand the music business, if that's what you expected him to do. But I think it's a dope record. I mean, Drake obviously probably doesn't really know
and
much.
You say he paid homage to Mac Dre. And
he paid, yeah.
I don't even know if Drake knew that this was a Miami record.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because I don't even remember.
Because
his
Khaled,
flow is not legendary right now on that record.
Right, it's not. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not the best.
I think that maybe for me, I listened to it and I was like, eh.
That's why I don't think people can be mad at Drake. You gotta be mad at Khaled more than Drake.
Because he knows better. And aside from that, like, I'm not about to dick ride and say this is the most amazing shit ever, because no, it's not. Like, it's a lot of, you know, it's alright.
The beat is the best.
Right, which is not as a sample.
Samples are the best.
So, like I said, I'm devil's advocate. I'm a little indifferent about it. I do not say yay or nay. It's like a love-hate thing. Like, I know what you're trying to do. We'll see.
We'll see.
We just gonna have to wait. So what else can we talk about?
So I mean,
this week was crazy. It's a lot going on.
There's a lot more serious issues, but right now, stay on the music. Lil Yachty kind of had a disappointing first week sales. He sold 47,000.
I spy a flop.
You know what? I wouldn't even have said it was a flop unless he put out that heartfelt Instagram message to his fans. Did you read it?
I some of it, but he just was saying how, like, he put out the music and
his brand was bigger than what his music was.
Yeah. And I mean, but when you look at a lot of artists, when they put out those big songs, and they go really, really high on the charts, a lot of them do not have amazing record sales.
Well, I mean, Charlamagne told him to his face, "You like the Trinidad James of hip hop right now because you're looked at as nobody takes you as serious as you may think they do." And Trinidad James came out, and the song, it was dope.
That was my
shit. But I think people knew it wasn't gonna last, and unless you had a follow-up, he didn't. He has his persona was bigger than his music, and I think Lil Yachty now sees that. And your branding is dope. The people you have behind you, guys are geniuses. The Nautica shit, dope. But do you want to be a musician, a rapper? What do you want to be known for?
Right now, everybody is a brand. And even with the 12 interview that we had, I kind of understood Lil Yachty more, and even listening to him. He wants to promote, happiness and positivity, because maybe he really was an outcast in school, and then this shit happened, it took over, and now it's like, look at me now. And it's probably paying homage or shedding light on those kids that are going through depression. And you look at the children today and the youth today, like where I'm from, I'm really close to Delaware. Little girls just got sentenced to juvenile whatever for killing
that girl in a
fight, and it's like they don't know, like, people get bullied all the time, and it's been going on for years. But this generation is so emotional that they cannot take it. They become depressed. They're killing themselves.
Well, because social media is more involved, so everything that is done now can be broadcasted to more than just your classmates.
Right.
What your business can be broadcasted to the United States, to
super glad we
global. Yeah, like we had, I think, MySpace towards the end of our high school.
I don't know if I was on MySpace yet.
I refused to get on MySpace until I went off to college, and my friend, like, I never created my own MySpace or Facebook page. My friend did it for me, because she was like, how are we gonna keep in touch with you? Like, you're not a phone person. So she made both my accounts. But like, AOL chat was the most I used to be
on. My messenger. I never had one.
Not BBM. Oh yeah, my mom wasn't having that with me, but
no BBM.
No, I had a cell phone. I had my own line in my room.
Gotcha. I had one too.
But AOL was my shit because it was my getaway. I used to make up fake names. I was Spanish. I was Hawaiian. I was black.
20?
I was like 18-year-old. You know how you used to put your description? 18-year-old female, light skin, green eyes. My AOL name was Mamacita. Like, I was with the shit.
Now I'm gonna start talking to you in Spanish. You better not be mad.
The other day, my friend, my boo said, he was like, you are the most, you cannot speak Spanish. Like, your dialect, you can't even say hola right. Like, you sound so black. And I'm like, damn, like, maybe, but shit. Like, because I said hola.
Hola. You using all your vowels.
I can't help it. Maybe I'm a little bit rebellious because it's so forced down here. Like, everybody expects you to speak Spanish, so I'm kind of rebelling against it. Like, no, I don't speak Spanish.
But you was Mamacita when you were 14.
I was Mamacita when I was 14.
Now we know.
But anyway, back to Lil Yachty.
It's crazy. I mean, well, yeah, and we were talking about the little girls and emotional.
Oh, yeah.
How, like, I feel like I had BBM. I had Facebook. More so than I had MySpace, and I got that in college. Like,
yeah, Facebook was popping when we got to college.
But you had to have an EDU. You had to be in college.
Yeah,
like once people from high school got on, I was like, I'm over that shit.
Yeah.
But so Lil Yachty, like, keep your head up. I think we still want to continue to make dope singles, and that's going to keep him relevant. I love his message. I don't necessarily think he's the most lyrical artist.
Oh, definitely.
And I'm not looking for him to be that. You know what I'm saying? He's almost like a Bow Wow. Like kids.
Or Soulja Boy.
Yeah, or what? Oh my God, I seen an interview with the bass guy. And I'm just like, y'all tried this man. Not that I was a fan of him. Everybody was making fun of him and talking shit about him. But if every rapper that's out right now is not a form or little bass guy,
he was
super ahead of his time.
Like, I always got it because
remember he was cooking with
the cooking shit was so dope. And then I was like,
shout out to you.
I knew
we should have cooking competitions.
I knew he was more marketing than music, because obviously he ain't a rap star. Like, whatever. The Pack was dope. He was in the group The Pack. They did the Vans and all that. But he was just on First Take For the Warriors, like, he went on with Katie's mom. He took the curse off of Katie. I think he been took the curse off. But the curse is still on James Harden because
did he try to take it off him too?
No, he didn't take it off because Harden won't admit that cooking dance is Lil B's dance. He did, because somebody was like, oh, you cooking. He tried to make it seem like it was his shit.
Come on.
Like, that curse ain't never lifting.
That right there is just saying that, like, for some reason, I need everybody in the world to acknowledge the fact that y'all not doing nothing new. Everybody keeps taking old shit and reinventing it and calling it, like, this generation, us included, like, where are the inventors at? And hopefully I'm going to have a dream and invent some shit or be an innovator. You know, niggas is not innovative. Like,
I did invent one thing, though.
Right.
You know the response, KK?
Right.
That was me.
Sure you did. She invented KK. That was her communication back to people like, yeah, this is all Felicia. I'm sure nobody else accidentally pressed the K button twice. Okay? It was
about 4 years ago.
Right. I'm sure nobody ever text that shit accidentally. When you had to, like, press the button to get to the letters?
Yeah.
You had to go 1, 2.
I had a phone like that too.
Anyway.
No, but it wasn't. Nobody was responding that back then. It just happened 4 years ago. Felicia.
But back to, I'm only saying the inventing and the innovative shit is just because when I went to the movies to go see Wonder Woman, which was a dope movie, by the way, every commercial was like a remake movie. Oh, it's like, damn, ain't nobody thinking of some shit
just
out of this world.
The two movies that are about to come out with the party girl, the white girls, and there's a black version like Queen Latifah, Regina, and all them are, and then there's a white version.
Night Out, or
it's the same exact movie.
Hangover,
like, but just the white women and black women. I'm just like, did they know they were doing it?
And it's coming out around the same time. I'm gonna watch both of them.
I mean, I'm gonna watch some numbers. Which movie's about to have the most?
I mean, we already know which movie's probably gonna have the most.
Which one? The white one?
Bruh.
Yeah, but you know what? I just made a comment the other day that I haven't really seen any blockbuster movie premieres coming.
Well, Transformers is coming back out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't like those movies.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The Mummy.
That looked really scary. But that is a remake.
Yeah. It's well, they're trying to say it's not, even though we know it is because Brendan Fraser's not in it. Now I feel like they're trying to make it more actiony instead of, because Tom Cruise is now the person. Yeah. And of course he's so like Top Gun, Mission Impossible, whatever.
Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is about to be a remake. Because you said Top Gun, I don't know why I went to Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was like he was born in a different world. I forgot the name of it.
Oh,
I can't remember the name, but it's one of Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, The Oriental Express, which is like an old movie about a death on a train, and that's coming back. Baywatch is like everything is remade.
Did that come out already?
No, it's coming out still.
I kind of want to see that. Oh, and Mandy Moore got that movie, that Deep whatever.
What is that? Is it a scary movie?
Yeah. It is scary because it involves sharks.
Oh, I see that. That looks really good.
That's like
to me, that's Jaws.
Yeah, right. But like at first when I watched it, I'm like, oh, but I like Mandy Moore, so I might check it out.
I like her in Walk to Remember.
Yeah,
that's one.
And I liked her when she was a pop singer too.
Which movie was that?
No, not movie. She was a pop singer.
She actually was a pop singer.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that can make that transition.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm really, I know I've already seen, but tonight I'm going to the 45th anniversary of The Godfather.
Right. I still ain't watched the first one.
That's why I didn't invite you because it is the first one. It's not the second one that's playing. The first one, it's
I have to watch it.
I mean, most people like the second one better, but you can't have the second one without the first one, so you gotta appreciate the first one.
So am I about to sit here, because y'all know I let me tell everybody that I got a smart TV, and I'm really happy about it. I think I might watch The Godfather.
You need to, but you can't be tired. You have to be like ready to watch a 3-hour movie.
I mean, I just watched a 2-hour damn movie.
Yeah,
so we'll figure it out.
But yeah,
what else is on Hot Topics list?
Bill Cosby.
I'm so sad because I don't know how to feel about it. Another thing that makes me indifferent, like if he did this shit, it saddens me. But then,
it's sad.
It does. Like, it's Bill Cosby. But I seen a comment where somebody wrote in one of the like shade rooms or something like, "Oh, black people will let anybody get away with anything as long as they entertain them." How do you feel about that?
Damn.
Because you gotta think R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, O.J. Simpson.
Now that I think about it, you know, especially with the O.J. Simpson thing is more new to me because of the movies, the documentaries that just came out. I think back at that time, and I was too young to kind of know the ins and outs of the case. But I do remember that every black person was like, he's innocent. But then I watched this shit, and I've come to the conclusion that I feel like he's guilty, even if he paid somebody to do it. That nigga guilty. Like, he did that shit, and I'm just like, wow. Like,
but you gotta remember that those shows are somebody's biased as.
No, did you watch them?
All documentaries are somebody else's perspective, just facts behind it, but facts so that you have this same idea.
Yeah, but I just feel like the evidence leading up to it, as far as having domestic violence calls, how much he hated her, like they played the calls back. She had photos that she stashed so that if anyone found them, they would know like what her real relationship was with him. He needs to beat the shit out of her. And I just feel like even if he didn't do it, like, there's a conspiracy that his son did it, not their son together, his previous son. And I don't know. But with that being said, with the Bill Cosby situation, I don't doubt that, you know, some women were drugged, because he admitted that already. He said he used to give the drug, but that was the climate back in the day. In the 70s, people used to do that type of shit.
And I feel like they probably were even doing coke on their own time. So that shit happened in the 70s. And I don't feel like he should get away with rape or attempted rape, but it's attempted rape, which means that he didn't do shit to nobody.
And you can,
right?
Attempted what?
They said it's attempted rape. It's not. He's not.
Oh, because he drugged them.
Rape. It's drug. If I drug, I might just want to see how you sleep. I don't know. People. But listen, I found out that I was on a plane on my way to Philly. The girl told me how she blacked out before at a club here in Miami because bartenders. No offense to bartenders, not to say all of them, but people in the clubs put shit in your drink all the time just to get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
Some dudes might do it and might not want to take you home, but just want to see you have no conscience. So I don't know about the 70s. I wasn't there, but there was a lot of drugs transpiring at the time.
Oh yeah.
And for all these people to come back
all of a sudden, it's a little fishy. And then too, like, you know, taking the syndication off air, like not playing the Cosby Show, knowing how much of an impact it had on a lot of families, and kind of punishing all those other actors that were getting residual money off of those. I just felt like that was a little odd, because there have been people like Roman Polanski, Woody Allen.
He married his fucking daughter,
his stepdaughter.
That's disgusting.
And the Polanski dude had been found guilty of rape. He exiled himself to Europe.
Is that the guy from 7-7? No.
Oh no, but him too. Like, I forgot about him, but that shit, like, I used to watch that show. I don't even see him no more. So
he was a priest.
Yeah,
which doesn't really
matter, but you know, it's just unfortunate. I mean, I just feel like the treatment that Bill Cosby has gotten has been 10 times what I've seen to anybody else that has similar or the same cases. Right. That's the only reason why I'm just like, at this point, I'm numb to it. I'm like, if it happened, I feel bad for those women, but at the same time, like, some of that shit, like, I'm not gonna tell no woman to get over that, because that's your own, you know, body. That's your own.
You.
Yeah, and you know, you that's something that is precious to you and it's serious. But I'm just questioning the validity of the reasons why all of a sudden now.
Well, the case that he's going to trial for happened in 2004.
And that's the only one they could really hold on to because of statute of limitations.
Right. But even then, it's just like, damn it. Like, y'all just going, like, his whole reputation is now tarnished.
Oh,
like,
it's gone. It's done.
And he did so much for the culture, not just our culture, but for, like, American culture in general. To take that away, it's like, I can't.
And you have to wonder too, like, his wife is still standing by him.
Well, she didn't walk with him to the trial.
Yeah, Keisha.
Only Keisha Knight Pullum, which was his TV daughter. But his wife and his real daughter, even though they've been speaking out, they weren't there.
No, but I'm saying that, like, she could have been left and she could have whatever. Yeah. And I wonder, I mean, some part of me wonders, like, okay, is he at the end of his life where she's just like, I'm going to be here still in some capacity. I'm not going to all the way leave him. Or does she truly feel like he's not guilty? We'll never know.
We'll never know. And again, I'm at a standstill.
Yeah.
Very mixed signals. I don't know. Yeah. Those type of things, just like, you just can't say yay or nay because you're not there. And for unfortunately, some women use those type of events for their own gain, and they kind of tarnish those who really have been affected or really have been hurt by rape. You can't believe it until it's proven, and those it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, like unless you have reported it within the time span of whatever, because you watch SVU. And
yeah, I love SVU. Shout out to what is her name?
Olivia some, but damn
Bennett
or something. Yeah,
yep. She's been on there.
I almost said Olivia Newton.
And I almost said Olivia Pope. Scandal. Wow. What else is going on in the news?
I mean, aside from Trump, I think right now as we speak, they're doing the testifying Comey, bringing him back.
Right.
The FBI. I watched a clip earlier where senators were asking those members that had conversations with Comey about Trump what the conversations were about, and they're defying, or they're choosing not to answer. Yeah. And I just don't understand how, if you're under oath, you can say no, I choose not to answer. Like, I just feel like our whole justice system and everything is starting to be rewritten under our eyes. Like, we don't know. Like, they're making up shit as we go, and they're saying, "Yo, I don't gotta do that."
Right. I don't have to answer to that. I can just fire this guy now. I know nothing about the new FBI director, Christopher Gray.
I don't know.
So we'll have to read up on him and talk about him next week. But we're living in a scary time, and like, it's a joke. Like, people use it for black people to stay woke. No, we need to stay woke in general as everybody to know what's going on, because so many of us don't know. We're so consumed with social media or our everyday lives for the most part.
Mostly
just staying afloat, going to work, that we don't take in what's happening around us. And we also need to know the economy. We need to learn economics. I'm about to buy Economics for Dummies on Amazon.
Okay, all right.
We teach each other.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. No, I think that's important to always enrich your mind a little bit more, because if you don't consistently read every day, not saying I do this, but if you don't, you'll notice that your vocabulary will start to like become less
like Trump's. It will become
Trump's. And that's just natural. Like, if you're not getting information from other sources, if your mind isn't constantly questioning itself, like, oh, what does this mean? If you're not curious, then your mind will start to only be stuck in your everyday dealings.
And we need to become more than that. I think we talked about everything. We talked about Yachty, Khaled, Trump, sending our prayers to London and all over Europe, because there's a lot of destruction and, mass killings and murders and shootings and all these weird things that we are fortunate enough to not have to deal with over here. So be grateful.
We've had some shootings and the Orlando shit that just happened. We've had the Oregon shit that just happened. This man was harassing these two Muslim girls, and so these two white men tried to interfere, like, yo, stop fucking with them, and he stabbed them to death and then slit another guy's throat, and he lived.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's intense.
But the thing, you would never know, though. You not gonna know, because there ain't nobody. The only people speaking on our local news, and Trump has never, because it's a white man that did it. Trump's not speaking on it. There's a lot of national shootings that's been going on, national stabbings, national hate crimes. That guy that just that was in the military that just was supposed to graduate from the University of Maryland Bowie State.
Bowie State.
That was a hate crime.
It was Bowie State.
Yeah,
he was
on University of Maryland
campus.
And he was a member of the armed forces. That wasn't spoken on.
Right. No, I think that's what I miss about Obama, that he addresses. He might not do it in a timely manner that we want him to, but he has addressed those more personal situations that are more personal to us Americans, as opposed to keep going over and thinking about the things that's happening overseas. Like, I feel sorry and bad for what's happening over there, but like, we gotta fix home. And
that's right.
You neglects to fix home first.
You're not gonna see me post those Facebook profile pictures. Pray for London. Pray for Manchester. Pray for us. Right.
Pray for me.
Because, not to say I have no sympathy or empathy towards what's going on, but like, some shit about to pop off here where we gonna have the prayers from other countries ain't gonna matter, because we already got a buffoon in the White House. But I think that's everything.
Yeah, we wrapped it up. another couch talk.
Yep. Until next time, stay woke.
Stay woke. Keep your eyes open. It's your girl Vina 9.
And I'm just Fee.
Bye.
Hey, it's your girl Just Fee.
And it's your girl Vina 9.
And you are now locked in with us, the AntiSoicalites.
So turn up the volume and just chill out.
Because each and every week,
we're coming with that real talk.
Conversations with Miami's business owners, artists, behind the scene nightclub professionals,
as well as social activists, community leaders, and aspiring artists.
Real talk from two cool chicks curating Miami's cultures, arts, and lifestyle.